validation, man. Keep that coming. Like I said, you ain't talking about nothing. But like I said, it's all, they just want me to get into energy. And you just don't do it for me, man. You know, yeah, you're looking for a reaction. That's what y'all do. So, I mean, it's not worth me going over the specifics. Listen, brother, I'm successful. I know exactly what I'm doing. That's why I get the results. And it is what it is. You understand? I mean, like I said, we only entertain reality over here. So you're welcome to keep paying me, though. Thank you. Thank you for the free money. It just helped me to get me some. I actually got some popsicles. I don't want to say the other word on here. They are delicious. I just ate 2 of them. I stopped real quick and ate 2 of them. They're red, blue, and white. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch it with those because I'll eat the whole box. It's like 12 of them. They're amazing. Like literally, they're super good. I'd say they might be better than the other popsicles I was eating, which are pretty good. But first of all, I don't know how the hell I'm gonna get this all the way over there because it's heavy today. But that's good. That means I got a couple of things, quite a few things. It's mostly like drinks, like regular fruit drinks and stuff like that. I like fruit drinks, man. I like fruit. Yeah, man. I just stay doing what makes me happy, man. And these people, like I said, they'll start just typing and they'll just type forever. Keep sending me money, man. Don't do nothing for me. Nothing you're saying exists. None of it's real. But everything over here is proven on camera. Like I said, I don't know what you're talking about this and that. Like I said, brother, I'm out here every day at the park, man. I mean, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Anybody can prove they point any day, but I can guarantee you that nobody will. There's nobody stronger than me in the world, homie. Everything I'm doing is perfect, not changing a thing. And that's why I'm the teacher, because I teach correctly and I know what I'm talking about. So, like I said, there's no need to go over things. See, that's the thing, is I already knew what their agenda was. They start repeating themselves. Yeah, we don't do that over here. Like I said, one issue at a time. When you're proven incorrect, you're just proven incorrect and you have to move on. You understand? See, you're trying to do something else. You're trying to talk some way and make false claims. You understand? No. You're just another person on YouTube. That's who you are. If you were anyone and throwing, claiming fake titles is irrelevant. Like I said, we have rules over here, brother. You're fully aware of them. You never claim false claims. So where's your proof of who you claim to be? If you claim to be someone like that, right? I wouldn't care who you are, right? So again, what do you mean? Kind of seems like you're using verbal angles again. See, that's what they use. They'll use verbal angles so that they can try to get me to respond. I don't need to respond to things that don't exist. So like I said, I mean, over here we have a rule where you put up or what? Or be quiet. You guys to prove what you're talking about, man. Like I said, prove it in reality. I'm out here every day at this park. You see where I train at. I run my business. I make all my money. That's like my office. It's up. It's my office. Step into my office, come have a conversation. I bet you can't do that. It's not my fault that you feel some way because I'm succeeding and I'm doing everything right. And I'm
Yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed or not. A few people have pointed it out in Sneveville. You see this right here?
Yeah, I reported it.
Yeah, okay.
15-time world record holder. Totally established.
Shout out to Sarton in the chat, y'all. Hail
right?
Sarton.
Everything I've
Hail Sarton.
Like I said,
hi CIA.
The standard. So what do you mean? You're trying to make up false credentials. Those aren't credentials, sir. I already proved that the entire Navy, Army, military, Marines cannot come close to my strength level.
Oh my gosh.
The 4 branches of the military: the Navy, Army, military, and Marines.
While typing, but You don't have any way. So again, no, you haven't said anything. Like I said, the first time that you spoke, Christina and I proved you wrong and incorrect. You're having a hard time dealing with that now, and now what you're doing is what we call throwing a tantrum. Not wiling out, you're having a tantrum.
Christina, you're
money
breaking my heart.
while
You're
you're having your
shaking my
conviction
confidence
over reality
daily.
because
Oh,
you're delusional.
Christina, I'm begging you,
You
please.
haven't said
I'm
anything that's
down
been
on my
entirely
knees.
coherent
How, how?
whatsoever,
Howdy,
or
how?
anything that has any truth to it, or hasn't already been proven wrong. So what now? Like I said, this is these people. They get fixated on an issue, right? And they're just trying to talk some way. They're not trying to talk the right way and have a conversation or be fair or, I mean, nothing. Just like Christina said, you're not trying to teach me anything because you can't. Number one, who told you that I asked for your opinion? Like she said, did I ask you for advice? No, can't volunteer anything, brother. I don't care who you are. I don't care who's who in the world. You could be whatever you claim, any title. I'm above all of those titles, sir. Again, you didn't listen. We operate above the feds. All you're going to do is walk away with a bigger frown the more you run your mouth and the more you talk. That's what you don't get. And I'm going to get paid for it. I get paid for you to be jealous and envious. Hey, listen, what I do, it provokes envy and jealousy. You think I don't know that? I know that now. Took me a minute. I'm a pretty innocent, pure soul, man. I really don't know these things, but I learned. I've noticed it, you know. Hold on.
Whole bunch of nothing so far, Shekels.
Bear Jew.
Oh, this is going to be difficult today.
Joey, you not even back
Hell,
at the
when
bus.
isn't it? There's
You
another
ain't
honk
on the
highway.
bus, Joey.
Yeah, what's happening, brother, is I'm super famous. People
That I
are
can't
catching
even
on to
fucking
who
get
I
a
am
bus.
and what I do.
You on
and
top of the bus.
everywhere I walk, I'm a celebrity, and
You
people
under the
love
bus
me,
with
and
the luggage.
people want to help me, and people are nice to me, and you know, my life is beautiful,
Had
man.
he deleted that
Like I said, I don't
video
want to be a
of him
product
trying to
of
get
my
on the bus and
environment.
shit?
I want my
Yeah,
he
he
environment
deleted
to
it.
be a product
Oh.
of me, like he said in The Departed. So it just is what it
But
is,
don't
man.
worry, Joey.
And
Sartwan is
however you
always
feel,
watching.
that's a personal thing.
Always watching.
Ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. But like I said, this is just the reality that, you know, not everybody's your friend, man. You're gonna have some folks that are happy for you, and then you're gonna have people like that. You know, my deal is, I mean, you have to send me money to talk and say anything. So if it's that important to you to try to convince yourself to me, no problem, man. Be my guest, because everything you say has been proven incorrect, and it will continue to be. So trying to talk around the reality that's been addressed is impossible. Look at these people. There's no common sense whatsoever. Carrying like two super heavy bags, about probably 30 pounds of armor
Doubt it.
on me, on my
That ain't
shoulders,
30 pounds, Joey.
right?
It's
And they
thin
just have
18
no
gauge
common
plate.
sense. Like, no, and it just gets old, man. Oh.
I'd be surprised if that armor was
Yeah,
10
and the
pounds.
workout's not even done. Look at this. This is harder than the entire workout. Feel me? But yeah, all that talking, man, it's a waste of your time, bro. I'm a mental giant. So what does that make you? It ain't gonna slow me down. It ain't gonna do nothing to me. I did the full extensions today because I was already gonna do that. That was the funniest part, is you said it right on the day. Man, this is getting old. Come on. Said it right on the day that I was gonna do the full extensions today.
You told me to do it, and I did it because I was already going to do it, not because you told me to do it.
What I was about to start working on, full extension pull-ups. Had nothing to do with you. That was my plan for today.
Totally my own idea.
Only because I know that they'll help, and I vary up my workout routine always.
How are they
I've
going to
been-
help, Joey? You've already said that full extensions make no difference, and as long as you get your chin above the bar, that's all that counts.
Been doing full extensions. Whatever you're talking about, yeah, it's not a pull-up, brother. What you're describing, I don't know what that is, but it ain't no pull-up. I can tell you that right now, guaranteed. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I have a platform and all credibility over the past 2 decades and my entire life. Well, you don't have a platform and you have zero credibility. So unbelievable, man. So yeah, like I said, man, I'm just happy every day, man. That stuff just makes me laugh. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, you just show every time that you talk, I can hear your desperation. You know, you just want to deny anything that I do, right? Oh, so the pull-ups wasn't enough to talk about, but all my pull-ups, again, I hold the world record for pull-ups, folks. I
No, you
had
don't.
200 pull-ups in one set. It's on camera.
Bullshit.
Nobody can deny it.
I can.
Yeah, call Guinness because they be lying about their record. Just like everything you said is a lie, and we proved it. Next, anything else? See, you're not trying to talk. You have an agenda. Right? You can't dismantle nothing over here, brother, that we're building. You're gonna have to just sit there and keep paying me. You can say whatever you want, make up whatever you want, blah blah blah, whatever. Like I said, yes, you're so great. You're somebody. You're this and that. You're this title. Yeah, and people like you and them fake titles. I know it's fake, but let's say you did have that title. It means nothing. It means nada, zilch. And then people is just like you. That's what they would do. You've been spending years on your computer trolling, brother. Years. Okay? That's what you do. You don't work. You're not anyone. You don't have any real title. And a title means nothing. What are you saying? Any organization that I join, sir, I will take over and be the boss of. It ain't making no sense. This has to be the craziest process right here I've ever seen. I'm getting real sick of it. Oh, how is it this impossible? Every day, no help at all. But yeah, man, people love me, bro. The thought, people love me, bro. People love me. I'm just so proud of myself, man. And that's all it is. They just see that I'm proud and they see I'm happy and they want to rain on my parade. They want to take away that joy. Nobody can steal my joy, brother. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. It's unbelievable. 15 world records. I'm a boss. Yeah, try harder. You got to pay me and still could never steal my joy. Feel me? I know exactly who I am. I know exactly what I've done. See, that's what they do. They start talking, but they ain't making no coherent sense. The way you're talking, there's not even logic behind it. It just makes no sense. So like I said, I want to put your behavior on exhibit for the public. How these folks, look at how these folks keep trying to talk to me. Instead of coming out here and being a man, like I told you, and being a woman, right? Grown adults, right? And having a conversation, right? So I can tell you reality. If you feel like what you're saying is true, come prove it. I bet you won't do that. Guarantee you won't do that. Because if you get out here, you can't do any of my pull-ups, you can't do any of my muscle-ups, nothing that I do. Nothing. You can never come close to me, boss. Your words have never affected me. Everybody's aware of that. Next. So like I said, over here, we build a successful company. Over here, we stay happy. We're happy every day. They're upset at reality, so they try to project the little feelings they're feeling because they're stuck in their feelings. That's weakness. All you're doing is projecting weakness. What is that supposed to do for me, brother? Hey, I get paid for your weakness. Remember that. You understand? Do you get paid off my strength? Nope. Nope. Yeah, you tried with that weako stuff. It works on weak individuals. It don't work on me, brother. You ain't made a dime off me, have you? None of you. But I'm making money off you. I'm going to stay making money off y'all. Real talk. And I don't make it off you. I make it off myself. Let's get real. I don't need to make money off nobody because I make it off me. Feel me? That's the truth. That's the real truth. All right, you're gonna have to give me a minute because I'm gonna have to figure out something. I'm gonna have to drink some of these drinks or something to get these bags lighter. So give me a minute. I gotta chill for a sec. This is too heavy. But yeah, man, you know, those are the type of people they see all my efforts have paid off and they're just upset. So they try to twist reality with words. Right. It makes no sense. You can say whatever you want, man. Talk is cheap. Like, reality is reality, brother. That's why you can't find a group of people who agree with you anywhere. The masses don't agree with you, and you have no movement or no voice. Like I said, what is the purpose of it? Just talk right with respect, brother. You might be able to learn something if you listen. I told you the way to do pull-ups is the way I showed you. I guarantee you can't do one. Said, I know how to do a pull-up. No, you don't. Don't make false claims, brother. Back it up on camera like me. See what I'm saying? You can't talk for free. We told you what to do. Send $10, give me a number. You'll do what I tell you. See what I'm saying? See,
Joey, pull-ups are some of the most basic things you can do. Do you think nobody in the world besides you knows how to do a pull-up?
they want to be entitled and think they have a voice. You don't make the decisions over here. I do. I teach you how to do something. You'll do it the right way or you won't get the results. That's reality. Catch up, boss. That's why you're never going to be at my level, all right? Easy. Hold up.
So if I get on your level, Joey, do I still get to keep my house? Because I don't really want to give that up. Was that it, Joey? 16 minutes?
That's how long he was on. Damn.
Yeah, he was on 4 of the last one. So
Well,
I guess this was a little better. I hate it when he spurred posts like this.
mhm.
But for anybody who hasn't heard it, let's see. There's something else I wanted to go over. Do-do-do-do. We've talked about Joey and his ferret that he killed that time. But I'm not sure if anybody else is familiar. Our friend Tone Space actually made a song about it. So.
Ferrets on the wall, yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. I had a ferret that bit me, now can you get with me? My name is Tyrese. I punched the nigga right in his face, he think we're sharp on the razor.
I love Toad. Highway Nightmare.
That's when I squeezed his ass tight with a grip. Threw his ass against the net wall. You should have seen the way that he slid down. Bloody the street like my shit stains. Every pair of my drawers can be found. Hand down my pant like I'm pissing. Headphones, I found them shits right on the ground. Trey in that life of a gangster. I used to own me a shirt. Had to give that shit right back to my work. Niggas, they think they can fight. Put on these gloves like you're busy, I'll spank you. And as soon as I go knock your ass down, that's when you feel me to hang up. So I'ma quit, cause you know I won. Don't make me do you like the ferret who front. You can see piss growing out of the front of my new pants that I found in the dump. Skeleton king, I do irrelevant things. I shower in sinks, you know my acid dick stinks. Laugh and point fingers at all you niggas, cause all you ugly as fuck. But really I need me a bath. Ashes to ashes and dusty as dust. Ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall, yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. I trolls. Probably a nigga that's beyond the screen names. But I just need me a friend. The best one I got is this 2-week OP stain. And before that, I was cool with this ferret. Found him while digging through trash. He didn't judge me when I picked my nose or when I dig in my ass. He did not care that I would never wipe or that I sound like doo-doo on the mic. Only one tip was for me to spend time. Then I noticed he started to lose his mind. I would go eat at the soup line and he's looking at me. I'd be like, what? He took a bite of my bread. That's when I slapped him right on his head. He would get madder and madder, not knowing this would lead him to a splatter. One day he bit me. I was like, Spicker, you crazy, and plus his ass dizzy. Right in his face. Bitch, I'm the greatest, the legend of fighting, you can't win. I told him to say sorry. He just stayed quiet, and that's when I grabbed him. Then I flung his ass hard up on a wall. Like a cartoon, we slid to a fall. Bleeding the streak as he slid his ass down. That's what you get for thinking I'm a clown. Type be the best. Still undefeated, no ferret no more when I test me. Now I just smear my own shit on the wall. That is my badge of honor in the bronze. On the wall, fussing ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall. Fussing ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall. Fussing ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. Fussing ferrets on the wall.
You're muted. You're muted, I think.
Well, shit. Shout out to Tone Space. We love Tone around these parts.
We do.
He is I believe he is the assistant mayor of Sneedville.
And Austin.
Ostone. He's got the key to Ostone.
That's right. He made our love song too.
That's right. Best ever.
Ever.
Well,
So, what are we gonna do?
I guess we will just kick back and we'll shut this one down. Wait for him to do another Spurg post. And if it does, we'll see you then.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.